Hey guys, the Chilean Retro Gamers here. As you can see, I want to play a classic arcade game, but now a console version, which is Sega Genesis, which is the best version of this game. Snow Brothers, Nick and Tom, and I have guests. Lady Crystal first. Do it! And the master of tomato soup, contests, and pepperoni sandwiches, and long speeches too. Hero binary.
Yep.
So, let's begin. First, level, well, this is the normal one in theory, yep. Player 4. I'm not a cheater. Yeah, I know. I'll be using save states too, so don't complain. Anyways, typical story. The Snow Brothers trying to do trying to impress the ladies, and the ladies were kidnapped and fucked by the what is it? A big nose thing. Yeah. So let's begin. Something is surprising me at the moment. Binary is too quiet, and that is not normal.
Alright.
So, say something!
Alright, as you can see, this game is called Snow Brothers. It's about snow and brothers. I don't know, maybe not. We have no idea. As you can see, there's some snowballs, and a white snowball and a blue snowball, and there's some words called Floor 2. That was the official words of the thing that I forgot the name of. I forgot the name of that transition from the previous area to the next area. There's a name for it. Perhaps, maybe someone decided not to give it to me because they were trying to use it as a secret recipe for some sort of cooking that I did not know about, but they still thought I was trying to get a secret recipe, and maybe that's why I do not have the name for that, because maybe it was just the secret recipe, maybe in Morse code, maybe in my native code, which is binary, who knows, maybe in ternary operations, which is different from binary in the fact that there are 3 letters or numbers instead of 2 characters. And there's me, I almost coughed again because I cannot do a show without coughing or forgetting my password or both. And
or saying that never happens and stuff.
Yeah. And as you can see, there are more areas more areas, and there's some more snowball action going on. It was the old-fashioned Cold War. They decided that it was a snowball fight was the old-fashioned Cold War, but that really was beside the point. The point really is that stuff is equal to stuff. Remember that. That will probably be on the quiz on asking you what stuff is. And if one does not get that question right, then that one gets that question wrong, but who am I to judge what the consequences of getting the question wrong are and not getting the question right, which are logically equivalent to, say, a pair of spoons. I have no idea why spoons got in the equation, because it's not even supposed to be an equation. It's an inequality. Who tripped me up in my algebra lessons? I thought I knew better in my algebra lessons to know that it was an inequality and not an equation. And someone also tripped me up in the fact that I was supposed to know that it was an equation and not an expression, and because of that, I am struggling for words again because I want to see a boss battle, and so therefore I'm struggling for words. I have no idea where I went with that, but I probably went somewhere across to the grocery store secretly. It was a very secret trip to the grocery store. You didn't even notice it. I bought some stuff, but but it sounded like someone was talking, and here we are, and some more Snow Brother actions going on. There's some more snowball that bounces around between two areas. It's more or less a thing that is a thing, and
finally cough.
That was me coughing because, first of all, I would have the desire to cough, and
the biological need of coughing.
Huh? Yeah.
It's a need more than a desire.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So that will be the accepted biological term for today. Please have a nice day. I have no idea why I said that in the middle of a section when that should be reserved for the end of a section. And but I was wrong, and as a punishment, I have to go into the furnace room and staple 4 decks of Uno cards to my plate, and that was unfortunate. And yeah, and there we go. And there are more areas like this. And it's
he coughed again.
Yeah. Let me clear my throat to reduce the statistical probability. I mispronounced the word statistical probability, so that may or may not have made sense, depending on whether that made sense. But the statistical probability of me coughing is affected by various factors, which I am uncertain of at this moment. And as you can see, the screen changed color. Maybe there was some sort of toaster celebration going on. I have no idea. You had to judge for yourself and see whether or not toast was exchanged via a
snowball.
Alright, that will have to do. I forgot what word to put in there, and because of that, the screen changed color again. No, not really. That is not why. That is not because I forgot what I said. I was just forgetting other things too, like how to redo a piece of cereal to look like a sculpture, and that was not very pleasant. It was more painful than pleasantries ever there was. And yeah, that was, yeah, just ask anyone and they'll probably think that it was indeed something. Like, for instance, let's see, if someone takes the cereal box, empty its contents, fill it with lemonade, email it to your friend, and then tell him to look for the prize, and he'll probably be confused or something. Yeah, I don't know how that logic works, but it's some pieces of logic are different other pieces of logic, and the fact that they are different logics than some that would force one else to believe it was not really a representativeness of the number Celsius. For some reason, Celsius sneaked into the numbers section without asking for permission from Tomato Soup Lobby. That was not even approved for 30 days without getting its hamburger sausage dumped on the coach of their least favorite football team. When they have their favorite and least favorite football team at the same time, it's a tradition to dump hamburger sausage all over the